Hey buddy, Sam back once again. I'm unboxing this bad boy, the Huawei Mate 20 Pro. So you're probably watching the live stream now, thinking, hang on, what's going on, Sam? Yes, luckily I've managed to get my hands on it a little bit early, and we're going to see what we get inside the box. It's going to be a standard affair, you know, we can have a quick look at it, etc. But stay tuned because I'm going to have a lot of content based on this phone, and maybe the Mate 20 as well. We'll see, who knows. Anyway, so the colour I've got here to unbox will be, it's called Deep Sea Blue. Now, I was going to do Twilight, everyone loves Twilight, but honestly, I think more people might end up buying this one because of the actual texture on the back of it. Anyway, let's see what we get inside this box. So as you know, we've got the triple camera, which is co-engineered with Leica, and there she is. So it is already turned on. I've already put my fingerprint on it as well. I want to show you how fast that is in just a moment or two. Boom, 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 look at that. Don't know if you can hear that. I was putting it in my microphone. You might be able to hear that. It kind of feels like a vinyl record. I really, really like it. So, sticky there. What do we get? So we get our SIM ejector, as we'd expect. You're going to get a quick start guide, happy days, and you're going to get a plastic little kind of case for it, which I do appreciate. It's always nice when companies include these. Even if you might not use it for long, at least you've got something to protect your phone straight away. Anyway, let's pop those there as well. We've got the Type-C, USB to Type-C for charging and whatnot. You get your headphones, which are also the Type-C variety. And then you also get, because obviously there's no headphone jack, they still give you this. So unlike Apple, yeah, they actually still give you this adapter as well, which is nice. But this is one of the main stars, I think, of the show. The new, try and get it to focus, the new Supercharge, which does up to 40 watts. I think it actually says 45 watts. Now 40 watts, yeah, 40 watts, which means it'll charge this bad boy 70%, 30 minutes. Yeah, and it's a 4,200 milliamp hour battery. In bloody sane. Tell you what, let's just stick all that off to the side really quickly. And let's have a quick look at the phone. So again, we'll put the case there, and here she is. Dun dun dun. So it has got that triple camera array with the dual tone LED. It's got a 40 megapixel wide lens. It's kind of like a standard lens, but they class it as a wide lens. They've got a 8 megapixel telephoto lens, which is 3 times optical with optical image stabilization. And the new edition is no longer monochrome. It's an ultra wide 20 megapixel camera. So yeah, you heard it. They've changed the camera setup. There's no more monochrome even. It's now 3 color sensors, and they say they don't need it because these sensors have improved so much that they no longer need monochrome for obviously that extra kind of shadows and stuff like that. So if you quick look at it there, sorry for the kind of bad lighting. It's good lighting, but it's also bad because it reflects. The Huawei logo at the bottom. And at the front, it's a beautiful phone. To be honest with you, it feels really nice in the hand. So we've got the little red power button, volume up and down. You can see just about there. On the bottom of it, they've put the SIM tray there at the bottom, as well as the Type-C and the microphone, which means the left side, nothing, zilch. And on the top, you've got, I think that's the IR blaster, and then the secondary microphone. You're probably asking, okay, Sam, show me the in-screen fingerprint scanner. I'll try my best. Ready? So obviously it's off. You see the little thing there. You press on the screen, boom, you're in. That was pretty fast. I'll show you again. So once again, it's there. Even if it goes off the screen, just tap in that area, boom, you're in. I'm very impressed by how fast this actually is. It is very, very fast. Right, in terms of the screen, now Huawei have gone with a 6.39, not a 6.4, a 6.39 inch AMOLED display. That's right, an AMOLED, which I'm then wondering, is it Samsung supplying the screens? I'm going to see if I can find out, but it is an AMOLED display. 6 gigabytes of RAM, 4,200 milliamp hour battery even, in a phone this size is insane. Yeah, they've done a crazy job on that one. It's got wireless charging, which is up to 15 watts. Now you're probably thinking, Sam, what happened to the notch? It's meant to have a notch on this phone. Well, again, you can actually change the notch. So on the top of it, it's got a 24 megapixel wide angle camera. But let me see if I can show you to actually change that notch. So you go to display, you go to more display settings, go to the notch, wrong one, Samuel. go to the notch, turn it back on, and there you go. All you notch lovers, it is there. But as you can see, it's got like a gradient that kind of comes down. You can probably see that one a bit better there. Get it to focus a bit. See, it's like a bit of a gradient. So if you go away and you see it there? So if you come down, that's what would normally look like, and then boom, you get like a nice little gradient, which I kind of like. It looks really cool. Now it does have the 3D face kind of authentication, which has got like a flood illuminator, again that 24 megapixel camera, an IR sensor to kind of light your face up during the dark, etc. It's very similar to Face ID. Now I've not tried it just yet, but I'm going to be trying it in a future video, so stay tuned and subscribe for that, because yeah, Sam's going to be your man with this phone, trust me on that one. Now the navigation's changed a little bit. If you swipe up from the bottom, you get all your actual recently kind of apps. Now if you go to one, Sam, so let's say I'm in the music and I want to go to let's go to my favorites. My favorites is empty. I want to go back. You just swipe back here, you see it there, and it takes you back a page. You want to go into something, you want to go back again, well you can swipe on this side as well, watch. Boom, it takes you back. I'm going to compare it to iOS because it's the only one I can kind of compare it to, is you can always go back now. If you want to go home when you're in an app, you can just swipe that and it takes you back to the screen as well. But if you've gone into a sub-menu, so again, gone into a sub-menu, you can go back again, it takes you back to the home screen. You swipe up and hold, which is very familiar. Swipe across it, you don't want to open any of them, or you want to close it, swipe it up, or clear all. Happy days. Now I'll have a quick look at the camera. I'm going to do a more in-depth video on this camera. It starts on the standard lens. What you can do, you can actually roll it back and go to the wide angle. So as you can see here, yes, I'm all alone. You've got the standard wide, you've got the actual super wide, you've got the standard wide, you've got 3 times, try and get a better picture in there for you, and you've got the 5 times. So again, we'll start on the one that's zoomed out the most. So we'll take a picture, and we'll just keep tapping. Take a picture, take a picture, take a picture. So let's go to some of those pictures, have a quick look at them. So let's start with this one. So this is the super wide. You see all the actual phone case. That's the wide. That's the 3 times. That's the 5 times. Once again, Huawei seem to have knocked it out of the park in terms of the camera. I love the P20 Pro. This one is taking it to another level. I'm going to be able to do some more tests soon, but my first impressions on it, yeah, they've gone and done it again. It is fighting the Pixel 3 for the best camera phone out there. That's a big statement, but I will stand by that. That's my first impressions on it as well. So obviously I need to play with it a little bit more to see whether or not it's actually going to be able to beat it. Or maybe just compete, we'll see. But we'll get to that one. Right, so last thing is, again, we've talked about this supercharging. We've talked about the wireless charging, 4,200 mAh batteries, the Kirin 980, which is the CPU, and also runs Android 9, which is Android Pie, which is EMUI 9.0 as well. And let's not forget the 6 GB of RAM in this model as well, which, do you need it? Maybe not, but 6 GB, I'd rather have it than 4, because why not? It's not going to kill it. Anyway, people, that's it. That's my unboxing, my first hands-on impression of the Huawei Mate 20 Pro. And again, this is the deep sea blue, and you can't see it, but it feels smooth. Then when you rub it, don't know if you can hear that, it's like a little vinyl record. Absolutely love it. And if you've got any questions about this or anything else you know what to do, hit me up in a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, because guess what? Sam is back. Yeah. Anyway, people, once again, thank you for watching, and you'll hopefully see me. And again, if you don't see me, you always definitely hear me in my next video. Cheers, everyone.